At the end of Revenge of the Sith, Obi-Wan and Yoda become fugitives running from the Empire. They both decide to separate the children of Vader, one going to a forgiving and lush planet such as Alderaan, and the other was sent to a not-so-forgiving planet in Tatooine. In fact, this responsibility was given to Obi-Wan Kenobi, who at that time looked and felt relatively young and energetic, even though by this point he was completely heartbroken. Everything that he knew and cherished was gone. It vanished in an instant, and what's worse, the reason for all this pain was his former apprentice and friend, Anakin Skywalker, who betrayed the Order and the Republic just so he could save his wife from dying, and in the end proving everything that happened was in vain. However, what is really fascinating and what many fans have noted after the prequels is that Obi-Wan Kenobi after Revenge of the Sith and Ben Kenobi have one very huge difference: their youth. Naturally, a human would age drastically with time, but in this case, what is sort of odd is that only 19 years have passed from the last time we saw him in Revenge of the Sith and the first time we see him in A New Hope. So how does a person age so drastically after only 19 years? Firstly, I will start with the horrible affliction of exile. In general, if a person leaves into exile, he is mostly suffering from boredom and having basically no purpose in life. If someone is active all the time, then it would stand to reason that he would have felt more alive and in turn have a more appealing aesthetic. Feeling needed is a basic necessity that humans have, and Obi-Wan was not given that luxury during his time on Tatooine. Secondly, living in a barren wasteland desert for 19 years is the worst thing you could do to your skin. Dry winds, heat, and keep in mind that Tatooine harms double the amount of other planets, considering that it has 2 suns. All of these things prematurely age a person. Next, imagine what relative lack of life forms that Obi-Wan had to feed himself with. In one rendition of the canon comics, Obi-Wan, while speaking to Qui-Gon through the Force, tells him that he has had nothing but snake for over a year. It is not a secret that in Tatooine, even finding water to drink would be difficult. So basically, no water, no food, depression, and not being active equals this to this. It is mainly why his fight with Vader after 19 years looked so clumsy, simply because old Ben had not dueled in all that time, at least what we know from Legends. The new canon, or possibly a standalone movie, might show him igniting his lightsaber once or twice. If you want to see that, then please let Disney know that you want an Obi-Wan film down below in the comments, and let's have our voices heard. Alright Star Wars fans, that is it for today. Thank you so much for watching this video, and if you liked it, feel free to leave a thumbs up down below and subscribe if you haven't already, and don't miss out on any of my future videos that I will post on this channel. Have a fun day my friends, and in closing, don't forget, may the Force be with you always.